lasting memories of Central DeWitt's state championship run all the way to the state championship game. In the quarterfinals, time winding down in the first half, Logan Shepard heaving one in from 80 feet away, banking it home. That cut the lead to 1 at the half, got them within 1. They would go on to win by 2, so a big shot, the shots that March Madness are all about. Joining now, a pair of Sabres, Christian Wright and Kyle Bauer. And Kyle, you see a shot like that, and boy, that's got to get the confidence flowing a little bit, thinking this might be fate, you know?
Yeah, it kind of gave us a lot of momentum going in the second half, and kind of explains how our season's been going all year. It's been a crazy ride, and it's not what we expected, but it's been fun.
The shot like that, I'd sit there and I'd try that over and over and over and over again. Have you guys tried to duplicate that? Are you guys doing that in practice the next day, or take me through that?
Yeah, Logan went back to the line the next day, and Mr. Pickup's son Gus had him do it, and he shot it, and he didn't make it.
Not even close?
No.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime shot.
Yeah, you guys are memorable for things like this so far. Trevor did it against Makokata this year. I mean, when a shot like that goes in, what goes through your mind?
It's just crazy excitement. We're just all jumping around, screaming. It's really awesome.
At what point of this season did you guys think, this is it? This is our senior year. We want to go out with a bang, and I think we can make it to state this year.
I mean, we came in thinking we could do big things this year. We had high expectations all year. I mean, we talked about it before. It'd be a disappointment if we didn't get to Des Moines, and it's something we worked for all year. So it's a great feeling to be getting there and to come up just short, but runner-up. We're satisfied with that.
Was there a sigh of relief? We talked about it in the first segment, but it seemed like you guys really settled in. And that big first game is important, because if you don't win that, you go home. If you win that, you know you're there for 2 more games. So was there a relaxation after that you guys knew that you'd be around for the weekend?
Definitely. I mean, we don't want to go home early, because then you don't get the full experience. And just to be there all week, it kind of brought us together. And we just kept winning ball games up there, and it was fun. I mean, you're going to remember that stuff for the rest of your life.
Christian, the type of basketball you guys played the entire week, and then you come out in the state championship game, and everybody's dropping threes in the first quarter. People smiling. Did you kind of think at that point that this thing could go your way? And I know you guys had confidence coming into the game that you could prove the doubters wrong.
Oh yeah, we were hitting shots, and we wanted to keep it close, because Waller hadn't had any good competition that week at state, so we did exactly what we wanted to the first half.
Waller had even talked about that afterwards, because they had won their first 2 games by blowout, and they said that they may have overlooked you guys a little bit. And was that, I guess looking back, I mean, yeah, it stinks to get second place, but the memories and everything, everything you're going to take for a lifetime from taking home second place. I mean, does that part, when does it set in, or has it set in for you?
It hasn't really set in for me, but it's awesome to think, we're the top 2 teams in the state, and we fell short, at that time, but it was still really awesome. And
you made the all-tournament team too. I mean, and you got an award as well up there before the game. Are those other special things that you'll remember about this team?
Definitely. I mean, it just shows how hard we all worked as a team. I mean, we couldn't have done it with other teammates, because they pushed us in practice, and they really got us to where we were this past week, and I credit them as much as I would credit myself.
Kyle, a few of you guys came down for the score earlier in the year and on a Sunday night, and we could see that it was a close-knit group, and we'd see the more we went through the playoffs how tightly knit you guys were. This is a special group and a close group, kind of goofy sometimes, yeah, but a close group.
I mean, we're comfortable with being around each other, and I think that's really important when you go into games. I mean, you're not scared to mess up, and they're going to have your back if you do mess up. So we were together all year, and that's what got us to where we were this season.
Christian, if you guys were kind of messing with Coach before, I'm not going to say any names beforehand. Is there a team clown? Is there a team goofball? And I'd like for you to, or is it you as Coach points to you from behind?
I don't know. We got a couple of clowns on the team. Logan always likes to get going and stuff. We all just kind of chirp in.
How important is how important is stuff like that? Because you're going to remember the stuff on the basketball court. Obviously, you can always look back and see the scores, but the off the court things. I mean, whether going out to dinner or whatever you guys were doing back in the hotel, anything like that, messing with Coach, even here on this, is that the stuff you remember?
Oh yeah, we on and off the court throughout the whole season we've been together. Go grab dinner before some other games and stuff like that, and obviously we've made good relationships with each other.
And Kyle, I asked you about this last night. The little kids that were in the stands, maybe the 6th, 7th, 8th graders, watching you guys play, they want to be that next team and maybe take it a step further and win that state title. How important was it for what you guys did this year for the future of basketball?
I think we established a pretty good legacy for future to come, because the kids do look up to us, and they're always giving us high fives and everything coming off the court, and it's something you really got to work for. So I hope we put some passion into them so they can continue on and do great things later in their careers.
Has it set in for you guys? I know you had to come. I mean, it's been a whirlwind this last week. When will it set in that one, basketball's over with, but two, what you did and what you accomplished?
I mean, it's going to take time. I mean, we're still upset, a little sour that we didn't get the job done, but I mean, it's still a great feeling to come up and go get second place, because not many teams get that opportunity to even go out to state. So for us to get that opportunity is huge for us in our community.
Christian, you going to miss practice on Monday?
Oh, yeah. Well, a little bit.
And I don't know, after you guys messed with Coach earlier, I don't know. I don't think you're going to miss too much.
Yeah, we always did those 6 and 36s back and forth.
Real quick before we go, favorite memory from this year, and you can't say bringing home the trophy.
I mean, the crazy stuff that happened all year from the shots that went in, I mean, that really doesn't happen to any team, and for us to happen twice, I mean, we had a lot of good memories with this team. So.
Yeah, I'd say the bonding with the team on and off the court, and how we just kept focused and got to see it.
Guys, congratulations on your state runner-up finish, and good luck to you as seniors in the future, and for you juniors and sophomores, big shoes to fill next year.
See you next year.
Good luck.
Bring back another
you guys
trophy.
can do it. I know you can. Time for another break. Up next, the Bettendorf basketball team also finished the year at the trip to state. The Bulldogs are next on The Score.